everybody. VC Eldridge, CEO of Men Would Think Outside Their Pants. We're back again. This is James Tucker. I told you about him in the last video. He's got some questions for me, and I'm going to answer them. Hopefully it'll help answer some of your questions.
First question I had, and these are just questions that I was trying to come up with to help me find out what you were about, okay? And the first question is the name of the book and the website. You know, where did that come from, and what does it mean?
Actually, the title came from God. I kind of laughed and didn't believe it, but come to find out there's nothing like it, and it grabs people's attention. So, God.
Okay. All right. Which also, that happens to be the name of the company as well.
Yes.
Okay. All right. The next question is funding. You know, I mean, this is a large project that you're undertaking, and it's going to require funding. Where is the funding going to come from for the company?
Well, currently it took my funding, but I believe there's enough people out there that want to do the same thing, and they just don't know which avenue to direct, and I can facilitate and help that momentum and get it going for them because I have experience in this area with other things I've done in the past.
Okay. This project is going to require facilities to take these homeless vets off the street. They have to have some place to stay. Where are these facilities coming from?
Well, due to the real estate industry, I am a real estate broker. I know of a lot of vacant properties. I know people that know of them. The military also has vacant properties throughout the United States, and it's currently being worked on in several areas. I believe Ohio and Indiana are working with farmers at this point to build shelter there and so forth. So it's an ongoing project across the nation already. I just pretty much need everyone to be more aware of it and help get this thing going faster.
Okay. Also required for this is going to be food and clothing. Where is this coming from?
Food and clothing. On the website is directions to the VA centers, and on the one site that you're directed to when you click on the Facebook emblem, they have all the facilities throughout the nation. So you can go to the VA centers and for immediate assistance, and they can direct you to the local facilities because it's going to take a while before my company gets that happening, other than people bringing it to certain areas. Like I suggest they bring it to the vet centers, and that way it can be directed at this point. So they get immediate assistance because I'm not structured for that at this point.
Okay. All right. And what are the goals? What type of goals are you hoping to achieve in the future? Do you have goals set that
Absolutely.
you would like to reach? What are they?
Well, the number one goal here is to get the vets off the streets, period, and to get that number down to zero. The reason that many vets are homeless is because the VA centers require them to be sober for 60 days. This is impossible for many of these men and women. And they're humans, and they're treated like clutter. And I want people to stop thinking of them as clutter and look at them as human beings that they are and help them with that.
Okay. Now, it's my understanding that your company is going to use volunteers, and as you grow, you're going to need more and more volunteers. Where are these volunteers coming from?
Well, currently I've done some research, and there's volunteers that go to Chula Vista, for example. About 3,000 of them came to the last stand down. Stand down happens once a year, and it's where homeless military people come and try to get 68 beds. There's only 68 openings, and last year was approximately 1,000 vets homeless standing in line, trying to get those 68 beds. This is bad, and it's only going to get worse, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. And I need time to build. What I'm doing is trying to build a whole new structure for them because they don't like the government structure. That's why they're homeless. The government does have some good facilities, but they're not enough, and they require them to act as if everything's normal, and it's not. Vietnam vets, vets from Iraq and Afghanistan, they're not themselves anymore. They're in a different place. We need to bring them back to this place, and that takes a long time. And we have to find a way to facilitate them. Until then, we have to shelter them. We shouldn't leave them on the street. That's what I'm about. That's what this company's about.
Okay. Now, your company is going to also need an office, and you need office equipment. Where's this coming from? You have an idea?
It'll come. I am in real estate. I know a lot of people. Eventually, someone, I believe, will give us the opportunity to rent for low, or even donate something to us at our needs. I believe once the word gets out, people will open up their hearts because it's ridiculous for vets to be on the street. Period.
Okay. What about transportation for these vets to get to the VA or to get to the shelter or to get to the store, whatever they need? Are you planning on providing the transportation for them?
At this point, I am not structured for that. The VA does have bus cards, to my knowledge. You do have to get your military ID. The VA centers can help you with that and send you to the correct place to take care of that. It does take time. I think it's approximately 30 days before you get that ID. So I would suggest that anybody that can help a vet get that going, help them do that.
Okay. We're talking about homeless vets at this point. Is it only vets, or do you intend to help all homeless, or are you just focusing on vets?
I'm focusing on vets at this time. The homeless situation is far too large. And I'm a vet, and I stand behind my brothers and sisters right now.
Okay. Are there going to be requirements or qualifications for these people to use these facilities and help them get off the street? Are there any regulations, qualifications that they need?
We are currently working on that. There will be some, but it won't be as strict as the government's. As long as they participate in some manner, they could stay as long as necessary until they get better.
Okay. Do you will have guidelines or rules?
Absolutely, because of course everyone has to live under the same roof, so there will be some rules, but they will have to be dealt with when that time comes. Right now, I've got a lot more to do.
Okay. And since this is new, and this is just one of the questions that I have, as I'm sure others will have, do you have a mission statement?
Yes, I do. And I'm writing so much frequently. Our mission statement, currently, we're going to be working on it, but for now, our calling is to help homeless vets and to follow our hearts, follow God, and we cannot and will not go wrong.
To establish a business, and you're on the ground floor right now, just getting your business off the ground is going to require licenses and permissions, government permissions, and so forth. When do you plan to have these things in place?
Currently, the business is mine. I'm licensed owner, and that's why I am the CEO. Also, the licenses and so forth, we'll go with that as we need. It's a kind of like a need to know. It's a need to do thing. Does that make sense?
No, but okay. I
if you're a vet, you get it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. The last question I have for you at this point is geographic locations. I mean, there's homeless vets throughout this country. Are you going to try and jump on all of it at once? You have a starting place?
That's impossible.
Okay.
If I tried to do that, I wouldn't accomplish anything.
Okay.
Currently, I live in the county of Riverside, California. I will start here where home is, where I start.
Okay. All right. Well, that's the last question that I have at this time. I'm sure we'll have others. We'll get others from people as they visit the website and so forth. But thank you very much for your time, and we'll follow up with another one soon, I guess.
All right. Thank you, James. It
You're
was
welcome.
nice talking to you. And by the way, the website does have some glitches. I am well aware of these. Please send your emails to the Facebook. I understand today on Facebook, December 15th, they are reconfiguring everything, so it is a little quandary. But we'll hurdle through that, and happy holidays until the next video, and hope to hear from you. Any questions, send them to Facebook to me, VC Eldridge. Thank you.